At the start of the movie, we are shown a girl and a boy who were scared. In the chaos, they were going to the hospital. Because that girl was about to become a mother, she was about to give birth to her child. In the chaos, the boy's mind moves away from the car, which caused their car an accident. The car comes near a tree and collides. Seeing this, the boy takes her out of the car, and now these people start walking ahead. In the same jungle, a man comes, who looks like a murderer, and he attacks the girl and injures her. Seeing this, the girl gets very scared and starts running away from there. She hides behind a tree so that the murderer does not find her and kill her. After this, we see a couple whose wife's name was April. In the same jungle, these people had taken a cabin where they were going to enjoy their vacations. April also brought her sister and her husband with her. April was looking very worried, so she starts eating her nails. When her husband sees her doing this, he stops her. He also reassures her that don't worry, everything will be fine. Her sister was sleeping on the back seat, and these people start making fun of her voice. But then April's husband drives the car so loudly that her eyes open. After a while, they reach their destination, where Gibbons was written at one place, because there used to be a family here, whose head's name was Gibbons, so this was the name of the family. And now, this house was bought by April's husband. Her husband gets out of the car and opens the lock, and these people go inside. Now they are very happy to see their cabin, because it was looking very different. April's sister's husband, whose name was Tim, tells her husband that undoubtedly the house is good, but it is very old. So we will have to spend a lot of money on it, we will have to do a lot of work. Hearing this, April's husband says, I only bought the land here. I got this house with this land, and because the house is free for me, I have no problem with it. Now Tim says that there is no signal here, so while I'm going to the jungle, I have to make an important call. April's husband asks her that I bought this house for you. This is a gift of this kind, so did you like it? To which she says that yes, I liked it very much, this is the best gift for me so far. When Tim went to find the signal, he started hearing some noise from the jungle. He was scared because he felt that there is someone in the jungle. He goes to check in fear that his wife comes from behind and scares him. She says to Tim that you don't waste your time here and go inside the house quietly. After which these people come inside the house and see that this house is very old. And there was also a picture of the Gibbons family, who used to live here. There was a couple among them, and they had 2 children. Then April's husband tells that this family is now dead, so lived in the clouds. Then these people check the whole house, see that it is very big. They also get a children's room there, in which when they go, there are a lot of broken dolls. They think it is very strange, that what kind of child will be this, that breaks the dolls. Now a stranger from the jungle was keeping an eye on them. He comes near the window and starts staring at April and her sister. April gets a locket there, which she likes a lot, so she puts it around her neck. Then April's sister's eyes go out and she sees someone there. But the next moment, that person had disappeared from there, so she ignores this. Then these people take out all the stuff from their car and keep it inside the house. April's sister tells her that, I met you after a long time and talked to you. I never came to meet you, so please forgive me, my sister. On which April says, no matter how much you stay away from me, but our relationship can never break. Because we are the same blood, we are sisters. So we love each other a lot. When April's husband and Tim were talking outside, then he thanks Tim that you took out your time and came here with me. On which Tim says that you are my very good friend, so I can do anything for you. By the way, tell me one thing. I did not understand that why did you buy such an old house in the middle of the jungle? There are no resources to live here, so that Lol can live here comfortably. So that people can live here comfortably. Then he tells him that some time ago our child died before birth. So April was in shock because she lost her child. So to make her mind right and diverted, she needed a place like this. That is, where there is no one except 2 to 3 people. So Elle have bought a house far from the city in the jungle, so that she can spend her holidays here comfortably. In this way, her mind will also be diverted, and she will also come out of the shock. Then, being happy, Tim tells him that when April came here, she was very happy to see the house. So now you don't worry about it, she will get better slowly. Hearing this, he hugs Tim and thanks him that you are giving me such good satisfaction. Afterward, they both enter, and they take a lot of cigarettes and alcohol, and enjoy a lot. After a long time, Tim and his wife start going to their room to sleep, while April and her husband were outside, because they were talking. Even from here we can clearly see that someone is standing near the window and keeping an eye on them. Then when they were in the room, April tells her husband that, today, I am very happy after a long time. I am feeling very good here. You are very good, you take care of me so much, and thank you very much for buying this house for me. Hearing this, her husband gets happy because he felt that now she will be fine. Then in the middle of the night, when they were sleeping deeply, that unknown man enters her house. He goes to April's room, breaks her locket and keeps it with him. Then in the morning, April has a dream that she is about to become a mother, but suddenly she tears her stomach and takes the child out. Now after seeing such a terrible dream, she was very scared, so she immediately opens her eyes. She goes to the kitchen quickly and eats her medicines. But then suddenly she sees a man outside the window. Seeing this, she gets very scared and screams loudly. Hearing Gore's voice, everyone's eyes comes there and asks her, "What happened to you? Is everything okay?" Then she tells them that I have seen a man outside the window. Hearing this, Tim tells her that he will be my friend. I have called him to do the housework. Then when Tim opens the door, it was really his friend, who brought another man with him, because both of them had come to break the house and make the house new. Now Tim tells about both of them. He says that my friend does construction work. That is, he keeps getting houses built. So he will see the house very well and make it like a new one. And while his friend is also a plumber and carpenter, which will make all the furniture of the house for us. Tim tells them that you will have to fix the roof first, because it keeps raining here, so that the water does not go inside. Then all four of them come out to see the whole house, so that he can decide where to start working. When April's sister sees that she is sitting alone inside, so she goes to her and starts talking. Here the plumber also asks April's husband, "Why did you buy this house?" To which he replies that, "I was getting this house for a very low price. So without delay, I bought the house immediately." So the plumber says, "Do you know about the history of this house? That is, what happened here before you came?" So April's husband says that yes, I know the history of this house and everything about it. Before us, the Gibbons family used to live here, and this house is considered very bad, because a lot of murders have been committed here, about whom we have not been able to find out till today, who might have committed them. Although the police had also done a lot of investigation, but they also did not get any evidence. Then one day, when the head of the family, i.e. Gibbons, was taking tea, then someone attacked him from behind, which broke his head. Then that person chopped the parts of Gibbons' body and put them into his mouth, due to which he died. Then later his wife was also killed. Hearing this, the plumber asks, "Did you find out about who killed that family?" To which April's husband says that no one has been able to find out about this. Then Tim asks April's husband that the two children of Gibbons and his wife were also there, because I had seen them in the inside picture. So only someone had killed Gibbons and his wife. What happened to their children? Where did they go? To which he replies that it was heard that both the children had run away from here. Since then they are missing. I don't know where they will be. They might be alive or dead by now. Now everyone is very scared to hear this. To which his husband says that I have told you all about this, although I shouldn't have told you. But keep in mind that April should not know about all this. Otherwise she will take tension again and will be in shock again. Inside the room, April and her sister get a lot of clothes from the closet. After wearing them, they become very happy. They sing and start dancing. Here, they all arrive at a pond, which was very close to their house. They think that this pond is quite big, so we can definitely catch fish from it. On the other hand, April's sister apologizes to her. She says, "My dear sister, forgive me. Because when your child died, I did not come to you. Although you needed me, I did not understand what I should do, so I did not come. The regret of which I still have." April says to him that I have forgiven you long ago. Because whoever you are my sister. I cannot stay away from you. She also tells her that when my child was about to be born, I was very happy, because that child was coming to me as a lot of happiness and hope. But that incident happened with me, after which I was in shock due to being in tension. So that's why my husband bought this house for me, so that my heart can be relaxed. She was very emotional while telling all this. That's why she starts crying. Even in the afternoon, when she was eating all the meal, someone was keeping an eye on them. After this, Tim and his friend go out to get alcohol. Here his friend says, "Let's go to the pond to catch fish, because today I really want to eat fish." On which Tim agrees and these two go to catch fish. The plumber was working at home to install the water system. When he starts talking to April's husband, he tells him about his family. When they were catching fish there, they did not get anything. That's why Tim's friend tells him to sit here, I'll go to the jungle. As soon as he goes to the jungle, a very tall man comes there, who looked like a dangerous killer. He attacks Tim's friend and catches him. He hangs him upside down with a rope. Then he puts his mouth in a dangerous trap. As soon as he presses him, he dies very painfully, and we can only hear his screams. Tim gets very nervous hearing his screams. That's why he comes here to check. But the killer also catches him and ties him with a tree by a chain. He then brings the chain to Tim's mouth, pulls him hard and splits his mouth with a chain, and he dies there. Then in the evening, April's husband and plumber go to the pond to check. Where are they? Because they did not come home in the evening. They get their stuff here, but they were not seen anywhere. These two are very nervous, thinking where they have gone. Everywhere they start looking for them, but they do not find them anywhere. Now it is night. The plumber calls Tim's phone. He gets a call, whose voice was coming from a shed. That is, from a small wooden cabin. Then they go there while following the voice. When the plumber goes inside the shed, then he understood that someone must be living here, because the condition of the cabin was such that someone lives here. All the necessary things were also lying there. Then he finds Tim and his friend's dead body there. Their condition was very bad, because they were badly chopped. Seeing this, the plumber's own condition also deteriorates a lot. He was very nervous. That's why he tells everyone that we should get out of here as soon as possible. With blinking eyes, the killer comes out of the shed and comes in front of them. That is, the one who killed them both. And now he also attacks the plumber. This caused him to fall down. After doing this, the killer catches April's husband. Seeing this, both the girls get very nervous and immediately come to their house and close all the windows and doors so that the killer cannot enter. Now she sees the light coming from the room of her children. They were very nervous, and the next moment, someone opens the door and comes out of it, which was a woman. She was about to have a baby. That woman was looking like a very dangerous animal. She attacks April's sister and kills her. She cuts her throat and begins to eat, because she was a cannibal, that is, a man-devourer. There April's husband tries to fight the killer, but the killer puts a big nail in his eye, because of which his eye bursts, and he has a lot pain, because of which he also died. As that woman moves forward to attack April, so her stomach starts to hurt a lot. Seeing this, April understands that she was going to have a baby, so to help the woman, she comes to her without fear. Now the woman's baby is born, which did not look like a normal baby. He was looking ugly like a demon. But still, April takes him in her lap and starts remembering that if my child was born, then he would have been just like this. And just like this, she would have taken him in her lap and fed him. That woman asks April for her child, so she gives it to her. She was very strange. In the greed to get the child, she bites that woman's throat, from which she is killed. So April takes her child, so that she can keep him close to her and raise him. Then when the killer reaches there, he is very surprised to see his child in April's hand. But he does not say anything to her. Then plumber comes here and stabs an axe in the killer's back, which made him unconscious. Then he says to April that we should get out of here as soon as possible. But she says no, I will not go from here without my husband. Plumber says that only you and I are alive. Other than us, this killer has killed everyone. On which April says that if my husband is no more, then what will I do here? Now I will stay here and raise this child. On which plumber explains to her, look, don't be crazy. This child is not yours. In fact, it belongs to both of them, who are not good people. They will not leave you alive, because they are cannibals. And this is not an ordinary human child. In fact, he is a devil. April does not like to listen to him. She scolds him and tells him to go from here. That now this child is mine, along with the house, so I will stay here. I will not leave this place and go anywhere. Then, listening to this, plumber understands that she has gone completely crazy in the greed of the child. So that's why he doesn't say anything to April and leaves to go from here. When he takes the car and reaches the gate, then the killer comes there and attacks him and kills him without any mercy. Now I will tell you what was happening. Means who was this killer and that woman? And why were they killing everyone? Actually, they were the children of the family that lived in that house before them. That is, the Gibbons family. These two twin siblings had a bad relationship between them, due to which her sister was in that state, which we saw in the beginning. Means, sitting in the car, when a boy and a girl were going, the girl was about to have a baby, when there were no one else. In fact, they were of the children of Gibbons, and when their parents opposed them for this,